Hello everyone, how are you? Welcome to Yuka's channel. Long time no see you guys. I really haven't shoot a video. I think it's a month and I haven't published a video for a long time. And I'm sorry. I just I don't know, being lazy. I don't know when I'm gonna publish this video because I already have a couple of them, but I just couldn't finish editing and uploading yet. So this is the most recent one, and I want to talk a lot about my life. But I wish I can publish this one soon. And it's but maybe you guys gonna see, I don't know when. Anyway, so there's a little bit weird timing things, but today I'm shooting video and then it's before Christmas. It's beginning of December. And then I have a news, because last time I made a video and I was shooting about how I got the new tools, because I graduated my school, as you know, and thank you for all the message about congratulates me, and everyone says they proud of me. Thank you so much. So after I graduate my school, I was keep doing my part-time job, but at the same time I was doing the job hunting, and then I bought the tools because in the future I want to work for the aircraft, and for that I need the tools anyway. And I started the volunteer. I think I already talk about in the video. So for the volunteer work I needed to have my tools. So that was the last time story. But so today's story is that how I got a job. I got a job. So things happen. It was middle of November. It's gonna be a long story. Oh, by the way, today I'm going to do the unboxing video. My parents are so nice that they sending me another box, and I always like to share what I got for you guys. I'm kind of nervous because I always don't know what's in there. There's some other tools that I ask, and what else? Probably some seasoning for my cooking, because everything's very expensive in here. Anyway, today's story is gonna be a lot of my private life, mostly about the new job. And I'm sorry I haven't shoot any video teaching Japanese or calligraphy, or I'm sure I hold too long about the request that you guys gave it to me. After I found a job, I also found a house. So again I'm moving, because right now my job started the 6:30 a.m. and there is a train, but there's no bus that I can take. So after train I actually need to take a bus to get my work. Otherwise, from the train station I have to walk 45 minutes to my workplace. And then so the first day I did it, but it was so hard because it was rainy, and in the morning I woke up 4 a.m. take the first train, and after train I because after train the first train doesn't make it me to go to work on time, so I drive park the Evo, and then from the Evo parking I walk 45 minutes. My dad always seal completely. One of my friends last time, she brought a package for me, but she brought through her friend, and her friend has a shipping business by himself, and he said oh, I won't hire this guy. which is my dad, because he wrapped everything perfectly. Anyway, so the first day was so bad. I had to wake up super early morning, and then the day before I couldn't sleep at all because I was so nervous, and then it was rainy, and I'm not good at driving. I'm still like new driver, and rainy, really dark first day, lack of sleep driving, and then I had like 13 kilos tools with me in backpack and walk like 45 minutes with umbrella. Was like, oh my god. But my job was my dream job that I was always wanted to get, and I couldn't believe right now. I was like, it just happened so fast, and I didn't even expect it to get the job in the category that I studied. I was thinking I had to go to like a northern part or some eastern parts, really like severe weather conditions, because those places not many people want to go. So if you're international student, and then if you're not licensed AME, like apprenticed, there are not many choice. You have to walk in those like remote area for probably 1-2 years, and then once you get the license, you probably can choose which company you want to work for. But yeah, so I was applying a lot of those companies, but those companies are far away, so I can't really like reach them. So I always like send a message, but I don't really able to visit them. So when I was still a student, I think I did my best. Like I was sending all the resume to the company in a far away, but I also visit the company around Vancouver, and I didn't know how to do, but I just visit them. Anyway, I'm gonna open. I know, same as usual. For me, the Japanese napkin is really important. We call napkin but a pad in Japanese. But it's, I don't know, it's embarrassing. And they're so cheap and it's so good quality. But I'm thinking to, I'm thinking to make like channel. I don't know how to think about this. Like I'm maybe starting a new channel, because I have lots of experience. I made so many mistakes and so many regrets, also like so many advice living here and studying English, and like got a career. It was a long way, but so many things that I want to tell for the young people who dreaming about coming to abroad and studying or make their life. So I want to make some channel for Japanese people who thinking about coming to Vancouver, and then it's gonna be in Japanese. So I'm thinking to make like another channel, but if I start another channel, it's gonna be so hard for the beginning or forever to get the view or subscribers. So I don't really know, because if I started up completely new things here, it's gonna be like, confusing, right? So let me know your opinion. And I see a lot of channels, popular channels, they show themselves, but I'm not sure about that too. Like, it's nothing wrong with show myself, but at the same time, I really don't wanna be the person like in the town, like someone know me. It's just like so embarrassing. I don't know. Sorry, my story is like all over. That's me. That's always I do. Where was I? I was looking for. So, when I was a student, I was visiting company in Vancouver, and there's a two company I really wanted to work. both of them are seaplane company, and one is really big, one is like okay big. So the big company had like such a nice flight benefits. It's called like if you're standby, if there is no customer, you can fly for free, and those benefit was really great. They have a tool support and all the benefit. But more than that, the company I visit the first time, they treat me really nice, and then they say they are not hiring, but they also encourage me like don't give up, do your best, and if you still think that you want to work, it's my favorite. To the company, just like keep messaging us like maybe once in 3 months, so that we will know you still have interest. So I did it. I visit the company 2 times. Also, I joined so many like job, how do you call it? Like job fair, job fair, and then I see the same guy all the time, like the manager in the company, and he knew me, and he was saying last time I met him, he was saying, oh, like company's gonna hire one apprentice soon, and if they do it, I'm definitely the one of persons getting the interview. So I was really like happy, and I was excited. This is a prune, and I always wanna eat this during my period. I don't know why, but yeah. And if you go to Japan, this is the one thing you should buy. 果物屋さんのプルーン。This one is so good. I tried some prune here. I didn't like it, so I don't know. I haven't found a good one. I mean, my favorite one here. Let's see this. So many food. I told my mom like I don't need snack. Well, guess what? No snack. Chicken stock. I really like Japanese chicken stock from Ajinomoto, not the chicken stock in here. I don't like Maggi chicken stock. It's a consomme soup. I like this one. Recommend it. Burigara soup. It's a chicken as well, but it's I can use it for more like Chinese kind of style soup. I like cooking, so thank you, Mom. Kombu, seaweed. There is like many different type of, I mean like we always, there's many kombu in Japan, but here it's all seaweed. Oh, I should make channel about seaweed. Furikake. It's gonna help for my lunch. Anyway, so that's the one company I wanted to go, but so after 1 month I didn't get any message. In the meantime, I was also visiting another company. Those 2 companies are really close each other in terms of location, but also like they have a really good relationship with each other. By the way, my hand is so dirty because I work today and I use a serum, and it's never go away, and then I injured. This is a engineer's hand. Anyway, so where was I? So another company, so they both really have a relationship, help each other, and then when I visit the company A said like we're not hiring, but the B is really nice company, and then you should try there too. And B, when I visit B also say like A is really nice company and you should be there too, which sounds like they don't both need me, but don't get me wrong. I mean, they're just being nice to me. So when I visit the B company, there is no manager, and then second time there's no manager, and then third time there was no manager. They just say, oh, just the manager went to the fishing for 10 days. And I was like, your manager doesn't work much. And I was kind of, like mentally it's kind of really like, it's sad because, just a one-time visit, you need a lot of like courage to do that, because I have such a breakable, weak mental. But so the first time I'm telling myself, okay, this is the last, and then I gotta do it, because 10 days ago I said like, okay, I'm gonna come back in 10 days, so I will come back in 10 days, right? Another seasoning. Thank you, Mom. So yeah, and then that day, after 10 days I visit, and then the miracle things happen. So that day manager was in a company first time, and they say like, oh, actually he has time right now, you want to talk for come in for chat? And I was like, sure. But it was first time, I wasn't really dressed up, I was just like a casual, and then I didn't even really expect the interview. And then he was so friendly. He was a PRM person responsible for maintenance, and then there's another, it's like second position of him was in a company, and then they talked to me. They were so nice. They didn't ask any like a difficult question, they just asked me I think this is my they just asked me why aviation, why this company, what's my dad job, what's my childhood. It's just like all day friendly. It was just good time. And then they also say like there's that day their owner told them like they can hire one apprentice, so timing was really good. But same time they had a couple of people, because they're getting lots of resume, and they had a couple of people want to do the interview, so they can't promise me anything, and told me to wait for maybe a few weeks, so that they're gonna check the resume, they're gonna like interview other people, and then they will decide. Also they say like they might gonna do some technical like skill test to finally decide which person's getting job. So yeah, and I was like, I was really appreciate, but I didn't really expect anything, because before that I even had like a promise for interview, and they canceled. They said they needed people, but next day they said like they don't need the people. So I told myself to not too excited or not expect anything, because I don't want to like disappoint, and then once I disappoint, it's hard to move on and find another job. So, but long story, I couldn't make it short, but long story short, next day I heard a message from him saying we would like to offer the position as apprentice. And I was like, what? It was next day, and I couldn't believe I checked the message over and over and again, and I didn't tell anyone until actually I met him after a few days, and then just signed a paper. Well, actually they didn't give me any technical skill test, but I worked 2 days, and after 2 days they said there's no reason to say no. And of course for me there's no reason to say no, so I got a job. This is a kind of makeup stuff that I ask my mom. I usually don't do any much like makeup, but yeah, I just wanted to buy foundation and cheek. So I want to see a color. So yeah, and that's how I got a job, and that's the company I really wanted to work. They have Beavers, turbo Beavers. Beaver is an aircraft, has like 9-cylinder radial engines, and also seaplanes, and I have a 208 Cessna Caravan and 185 Skywagon. and all of them are seaplane. And just the companies are so nice. It's not sorry, my space the phone ran out, so I'm doing it again. Where was I? So the company is so nice. Yeah, I mean, I'm moving the house, but the reason is because I can't make it on time, and then every day my coworkers pick me up from the station, or one time the government had a strike, then the SkyTrain is not working, and then the owner's daughter picked me up. Last Sunday I had a company's Christmas party, and it was the first time for me to go to Christmas party for a company, and it was really beautifully fancy and lots of native people, and I didn't really enjoy because I was so nervous and I have no friend, and then I was just overwhelmed, but it was really great experience. This is Santa Boots chocolate. Wait, hot cake mix. If you want to buy the hot cake mix in Japan, this brand, it's good. It's not expensive and it's much tasty than other Canadian brands. Yeah, so you know what? I need a camera because this is second try. I was keep talking, and I was so excited because I haven't talked to you guys for long, and there's so many things that I want to talk about, and I keep shooting video, but when I'm shooting I can't see what I'm shooting because I'm just using iPhone, and every time I realize I have no space or no battery, and like after I talk like 30 minutes I realize like I haven't shoot I missed 10 minutes, and then when I start shooting again I don't remember what I was talking, what did I talk, and it's sad. And I was planning to buy GoPro. I mean, I didn't really want planning, but I really wanted to buy because I need a camera to shoot a video, and then because the company right now is so good, like I can have standby flight for free, and it's a seaplane visiting so many islands, and it's beautiful. So if I can shoot the video, it's gonna be good. And then yeah, I need a camera, but I don't know. I need so many things. Anyway, okay, this is boots. You know the Christmas boots, Santa boots. Is it Santa boots or London boots? It always a snack in it. And when I was a kid, I always wanted to get the one boots, but those are like expensive, you know, like snack for kids. And my mom always say no, not always, but most of the time. And when I was a kid, I always, every week I catch cold, and every time when I catch cold, I kind of like having a trouble with my ears. So I had to go to doctor, and then treatment is really painful. So after treatment, my mom or my grandpa tend to buy me some like, it's kind of price we call gohobi, because you know I will suffer from pain. So yeah, I still remember my grandpa's really gentle voice. His voice always I remember, and smile, and how he called me. And one winter after doctor, I think he bought me like super tiny boots. It's just like a 2 candy in it, but it's so happy. I never want like anything fancy, but all I hope is something don't change and it's more happiness. Strawberry chocolate is my favorite. Oh, I dropped my favorite chocolate. So this is Santa's boots. So how much I talk? Anyway, I got the job. I found a new place to live. I'm moving in January so that I can go work by myself, so I don't need to ask my coworkers to pick me up. and it is amazing because new house owner seems amazing, and it just everything is going very, very great. By the way, this book, my parents say that stores people are so nice. Did I tell about the Japanese tools? I'm not sure because I didn't listen all the video I shoot. But Japanese tool is amazing. It's not only Japanese; these are like European tools too. Japanese, the tool store called Factory Gear. They collect lots of tools from Europe or Japan because we use a metric, and this country or American use imperial. So that's why in Japan there's many tools from Europe and Japan, and those are so good. I decided to have those because many of my coworkers having North American tools. So in my mind, if I have something different, we can always help each other. Some parts that I need some special tool, they might need my tools, and so far so good. Like they really love my tools. I was actually asking if I can get, they open tool store in Japan, and this book is amazing. I'm so excited to read. Anyway, what I wanted to talk about is, so I believe that life is 50% happiness, 50% is kind of something sad. And probably it's not true, but somehow I feel it. Like sometimes I was super happy and next day I'm so sad, something really unfortunate thing to happen. And I'm kind of scared that I get a job, the job I really was dreaming about, and all my coworkers nice, and I found a place to live, and things are moving really well, and I can really be happy because I'm scared that when it's coming that I lose my hope and I feel desperate or whatever. I maybe shouldn't be like that, but it's just from my past experience, I don't want to be too happy. Maybe it sounds funny, I don't know, my friends say it sounds really strange. But same time, past 2 years almost, I was having the worst time in my life. It's definitely the worst time. And I think I did my best. I studied hard. I hated myself, so I tried to change myself, and I worked, studied, and I don't know. It was really painful time. And now things start moving to the good way, and I really appreciate people. I appreciate myself. I appreciate the people who support me. I appreciate you guys. But one thing I realized was, or I shouldn't say realize because I knew it. That's me. Maybe everyone is different, but for someone, making money is really important, or living a fancy life is really priority, or job, or social, or status, society, in a society. And for me, always the most important things in my life is the person who I spend. If I have a person who I can always talk, always believe, always feel like I want to make him happy, and it just, for me, that's the most important things. And even everything right now is going very well, and it sounds probably greedy, but I lost most important person in my life, and there's nothing covered it, nothing can make me complete, can make my life complete without it. So I don't know what I want to say, but at least that's the most important things. And if anyone have those person besides you, I really think you have something important, and should try best to lose it, because even you have everything, it's just sad that you can't share with anyone. So yeah, all my coworkers are so good. They always talk about their family, and then I feel like really happy for them, and then it's really I wish that I have that. Anyway, this is the last thing that I want to show. In my camera, please. Am I shooting okay? Let me see. Oh, camera is moving. It's a low battery, so I have to do quick. Today my tools. I was asked 3 things this time. My hammer from Switzerland, PB. I wanted this one, but it's a heavy. And driver. This particular driver, I really wanted it. And then this one. See how small it is. Like usually the size is like, maybe not this much, but like this. This is so small, and then you can go anywhere, and then once you push, you can change the angle, any angle. Huh? You wanna buy Japanese too right now? Dean, that's my favorite brand. Oh, I'm boiling the egg, so I have to turn off the heat right now. So I have to go, but thank you for watching, and then thank you for supporting me, and I miss you guys. And once I move to the house, I'm gonna set the camera. Probably I'm gonna buy a cheap camera, I don't know, we'll see. And then I wanna set the location that I can always shoot the video. Did I say that I am thinking to make another channel? Like, I think I'm talking about it, right? I think so. Anyway, see you guys. If you like it, subscribe, like it, please. Anyway, bye.